watching KOMO News.
The race for Seattle mayor is getting more interesting as we begin the special edition of KOMO News at 3. Good afternoon, I'm Steve Solis.
And I'm Molly Shen. Incumbent Bruce Harrell is leading in the polls against Katie Wilson, but the margin keeps getting slimmer. Here's a look at the latest numbers. We do expect these to change within the next hour or so as the King County Elections Office releases its latest ballot count. Right now, Wilson is taking a bite out of her early deficit, only trailing Harrell by 4,000 votes. Harrell is trying to win a second term as Seattle's mayor. With such a close race right now, every vote, of course, counts. But right now, more than 1,900 Seattle voter ballots have been flagged for signature challenges, and that means they've been rejected and not counted.
Voters can correct their ballot issue and make their vote count in a process called curing. Right now, both Seattle mayoral candidates are doing their part to change those ballots. We want to get right to KOMO's Michelle Esteban, who joins us live now with more on that. Michelle.
Well, hi there, Steve and Molly. Incumbent Bruce Harrell, you said it. He has got a razor-thin lead over challenger Katie Wilson, and that's why these signature challenge ballots could be so vital in this count. I went to King County Elections today where ballots continue to be counted, voter signatures verified, and ballot envelopes reviewed. According to King County election data, as of this writing, there are 1,930 Seattle ballots cast that have not been counted because they have signature challenges, either a mismatched signature or a voter who forgot to sign their ballot. And those ballots are still coming in. More ballots with signature issues identified even today. Right now, the uncounted ballots due to signature challenges is about 5.4% of all Seattle ballots returned so far. Significant in a close race like the razor-thin lead incumbent Bruce Harrell has over challenger Katie Wilson.
If a voter forgot to sign their ballot or if their signature doesn't match closely enough with what's on their voter registration record, we will hold on to that ballot uncounted until we hear back from that voter to affirm that it was them who voted their ballot.
And we know historically, later counted ballots have skewed more progressive. And in this race, those later counted ballots have favored Wilson, which is why both camps will be out reaching voters.
Every time we see a close race, we see those campaigns really honed in on those signature challenges.
If the gap in this race narrows even more after the latest ballot drop, those signature challenge ballots could be a deciding factor in close races like the race for Seattle mayor.
People, I think, are very eager and pretty well trained on going and talking to voters right now. And so we started reaching out to people last week via text and phone. And then over the weekend, we started door knocking.
So she, of course, with the Wilson's campaign there. I also reached out to Harrell's campaign in a statement. They say they're grateful to the volunteers who are working to ensure every vote is counted. They say it's important and essential in a close race. You can actually track your ballot online. In fact, King County Elections will reach out to you if there is an issue, and I'm told you can correct it online. You don't even have to go into the building there or do it in person, and it takes about 2 minutes. That's the very latest. Michelle Esteban, KOMO News.